Should be able to do it.
Hello, and welcome to Find Your Seat podcast. This is the show we've been telling you about, and I'm here, the host, Jennifer Etter, and we have
Susan Mobley.
So
Susan,
yes, Susan is about to have a procedure, but as you know, this show is dedicated to helping women find their rightful seat at the table through health, wellness, beauty, and business. And today is a really special day because Susan is going to have an amazing procedure done. So we've been hinting on with you guys, and now it's time for it all to happen. So get ready. We are here at the Savvy Chic Med Spa in Spring, and I want to go ahead and introduce, this is going to be a different show because I'm going to have to move around, but I want to introduce the amazing Dana Aguilar, and she's going to be working with Susan and creating some beautiful lips for her. Remember we were saying kiss, kiss?
Yes.
Well, that's what this is going to be about. So I'm going to get up and move and come over here.
I got numbed up a little bit ago, so if you wonder why I'm talking kind of funny, I did not drink this morning. It is that my lips are numb so that I don't feel anything when I'm getting all beautified today. You know, beauty's pain, but apparently I'm not going to feel much pain because I am numb. So we're excited to have Dana here today, and Jennifer's going to be asking more of the questions because obviously I will be a little bit preoccupied.
So very excited. Thank you so much for allowing us to come in here. So tell me a little bit more about your background. Tell me your journey to get to doing beautiful lips, because Dana is well known and is considered one of the top, which is the only reason why Susan and myself later, though I'm not doing it live, would allow someone to amplify our beauty.
So I started out 15 years ago. I worked for Southern Med Spa, which is very well known, ran it. I ran Dermatech RN, which is also a well-known med spa. I was director for both of those. And once I was there and on the other side of it, I was like, I think I can do this. So I went to school, got my license, and
here you are. Fantastic.
Awesome.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're going to do, and we'll let you start doing your...
So we're going to do one Restylane Lift, which is made by Galderma. And then we're going to do one syringe, which is 1 ml. We're also going to do a lip flip with Dysport, which is also made by Galderma. We're kind of a Galderma office here. We do have Botox, we have Juvederm, all that good stuff, but we usually go towards the Galderma products. I like them a little bit more when I do lips. Love Versa as well. But you particularly wanted the Restylane Lift because of our good friend over there.
So tell us, also too, we do have someone else to introduce that is here with us, observing. So you want to bring on the doctor?
Yes, of course. We'll switch places.
And I'm not here to stay, but we're one of these spas where we have a doctor on site. So at all times, I check them out and make sure they don't have the heebie-jeebies, and then we go on and do this.
We passed her criteria.
Yes, they did very well. And there really isn't many complications that you have, so I'm not expecting much. But we would love to see you here at Savvy's if you're ever interested in coming.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Very professional, and it's a beautiful office here. I was telling Jennifer, I said, it smells like a spa. So it's a relaxing, beautiful environment, easy to get to. And like she said, they've got a doctor on staff, and we've got a renowned lip filler. I mean, I have been anxious and a little nervous to ever get my lips done, but at the same time, I wanted to get it done. And for me, I was not going to go and do it with just anyone. So that's a big kudos to you that we're here and getting it done, because I'm excited and love seeing all the before and afters, and you will get to see our before and afters as well.
For sure. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you, Dana, get started.
Are you feeling numb?
I am.
Good.
And I'm just going to be off camera a little bit, asking some questions, just so that you guys can see what's happening here. So tell me, Dana, do you have children?
Yes, I have 4
Oh
children.
my. You got your hands full.
26, 25, 22, and 16.
Oh, wow.
Boys,
So-
girls?
One boy and 3 girls. And then I have a grandson.
Mads. You are busy. Is that for me?
So how would you say that you balance your life with creating this career, this lip career, and taking care of the kids?
So I've been working since I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just something that comes natural. I just do it. I love what I do. I love beautifying. But the main thing is I want to do this for people who can't afford, so who usually wouldn't be able to do these services. So we're very competitive in our pricing because of that. We'll see anyone.
What would you say is your favorite thing that you like to do for women? Because I know also men do get this
Yes.
done as well. But what would you say is probably the most, I guess, has the most effect when a woman comes in? What is it?
So I usually, when someone's sitting in my chair, I usually ask them what bothers them. I give them a mirror and let them tell me. A lot of times, like under eye fillers, I love doing that because it immediately takes 5 to 10 years off of you. I love doing lips as well. I mean, there's so many things. Like I just kind of leave it in their hands what they want to do.
Right. I'm a firm believer if there's something that's going on that you don't really like, then let's just make it a non-issue by fixing it. And so I hope that our audience also definitely is on that same page. You know, if it makes you feel beautiful, you go do it. All right. So Melody is live and she says, how fun. And yes, Melody. So she's getting started right now and I'm going to let her talk. I'm going to let Dana talk and tell us.
One thing that I do is our syringes come in a 27 gauge needle with one. That doesn't feel too good. You probably don't know what size. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. So we switch the syringe that it comes into little baby insulin syringes. So your chances of bruising and swelling go down. There's always chances of bruising and swelling, so I can't promise that you won't bruise. But this just kind of lessens the chance of it happening. And it doesn't hurt as bad either.
Right, because the lips are actually an extremely sensitive spot.
Yes.
So we do have someone in here as well. And though she's going to be off camera, I would like to get a little bit of her experience because this person is the reason why we knew this was the lip injector that we wanted to come to and interview, because we have been observing her lips over the past couple of years. And so, do we get to introduce you?
Sure.
All right, so it's the amazing Ashley Denning. Ashley Denning has been getting her lips done for the past year by Dana. And I have to tell you that I have been observing Ashley's transformation, and her lips look so amazing and natural. And so, Ashley, tell me what's your favorite part about getting your lips done? I know there's one procedure that you say you really love.
Yes, I love the lip flip. And the reason I love the lip flip is because, yes, I have been coming to her for a little over a year. I came to her first February of 2018 with little to no lips at all. And over the course of 6 months, I got my lips to where I wanted them to be, and then just have maintained them for the last 10 months with a lip flip only. So I come in about every 6 weeks and I get a lip flip, and it still keeps that fullness that everyone strives to have without having to actually do the filler procedure.
So tell me exactly too, you know, when somebody has a procedure done, I know for myself, I had uneven lips. And it would always bother me, and I try to.
Most people do.
Right, I try to fix it with lip liner and everything. But once you get that taken care of, it becomes a non-issue. And actually, we are here to empower women. And one of the things is, if you don't have something negative that you're thinking about of yourself, then you actually go out with your chest up, shoulders back. You feel more confident. And so I know. Did it make a difference for you?
Oh, it made a complete difference. It made difference in pictures and me wanting to actually be in front of the camera, actually taking pictures of myself. And then not only that, Dana is so good that she can look at you and tell you what side that you actually sleep on. And she can help you even out your lips in that matter as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I heard her. She did ask Miss Susan what side, she could figure out what side that Susan slept on, apparently by her face and her lips, which is pretty amazing. So, okay, how many, is it cc's?
So
It's just 1 cc.
Okay, 1 cc. Okay.
So we're almost done.
Susan's gonna look even more gorgeous than she already looks.
How's your pain level?
It's not bad at all.
Okay, look at me. Open, small, as big as you can, and stay like that for me.
And also remember, when she's injecting, this is something that you can afford, it's easy, and it can't be screwed up forever, like if you get plastic surgery, which may not be the thing to do. So this is not only affordable, it gives you a chance to see if this is what you really want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's very, very good procedure that you can come in, have it done, and then within minutes you have transformed your look.
Now you will have some swelling. Anytime you do fillers, there's a chance of bruising and swelling. With the lip fillers, you typically stay swollen until the next day, that night. Usually you'll wake up with swollen lips, and as the day progresses, the swelling goes down. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna massage them really good for you. You're done with the actual filler. We're gonna massage.
It did not hurt. There's just like a few little pinpricks, but the numbing definitely helped a lot. And I just close my eyes because I'm allergic to needles.
Yes, Melody, we are all about empowering other women. One of the things about our story with Susan and I is that, we were with another company, and when we switched out of that, it was predominantly a woman, female-run company that we were really attacked, and we for sure did not enjoy how we felt when we were attacked. And I know that we never want other women to feel that way. And so one of the things I know is that when women are empowered, they don't have a sense of jealousy or there's not enough to go around, and that empowered women definitely empower other women. Yes, and so we are definitely, that's our stride, is to empower women, to let you know that it's okay. You know what, even if you don't want to have anything done, and you don't wear makeup and you don't color your hair, but that's okay. You're still obviously very comfortable and confident in your skin and feeling empowered however it is that you present yourself to the world. So that's definitely our mission. And Miss Susan is almost finished, guys. You're going to get to see her very kissable lips.
So just for 20 to 30 minutes, I don't want you to do this.
Okay.
I'm rubbing my lips together.
Okay.
So I want to move that, the disc work that we did in your lips. So we did it right above it for the lip flip.
Okay.
So your fillers is done.
Okay.
Lip flip is done, but the lip flip takes about 3 to 7 days to kick in.
Okay.
So in about a week, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to see that top lip more. You're going to be able to see that filler more. So it's just going to slightly lift your lip a little bit.
I'm excited about
Do you want to
that.
see?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so we're also going to be doing some before and after photos. We will put them in the thread here. You know what, Dana, I want you to go ahead and tell everybody, where can they find you?
Okay, so this is Savvy Chic Med Spa. So savvychicmedspa.com. We're in Spring, Texas, near Glenlock Farms. We're a one-stop shop. We have body contouring, we have a lash girl, we have an esthetician, permanent makeup. Yes, we have everything here. We wouldn't have it here if we don't believe in it. Michelle Bogle is my business partner, and she's amazing. She's worked with me at Sona and Dermatouch, so we've known each other forever. So we just
And I think one of the things by us doing this today is, sometimes there's a stigma about, plastic surgery or fillers or,
Yes.
messing with
Yes.
their face or doing the, removing fat. And I think there's nothing wrong with doing it. There's
No.
nothing wrong with making yourself feel better. And I
Right.
think for me and Jennifer, and it's like to put it out there live. I mean, it's vulnerable. I'm sure we got a great angle of me here where
Me too.
we're, moving around there. But for me, it's like, I would rather y'all see it and know that I'm okay with it. I'm owning it. Like, I'm not going to suddenly next week have fuller lips and you say, did you get your lips done? Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about.
A lot of wives come in and they're, oh, my husband doesn't want me to do this. And, he watched his watch and, he thinks I'm going to come out looking crazy. So this is perfect because you can see that one syringe it's a minimal amount. I mean, I've seen most people that come in and sit in the chair, they need probably about 10 syringes.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's not.
Right.
So in a little ketchup packet, that can fit 10 syringes. In a teaspoon, and I show people too, I have my little teaspoon here. So in a teaspoon is 5 ml. This can fit 5 syringes.
Wow.
So that's hardly anything. And so when you just do 1 to 2 syringes, you're not gonna come out looking overdone.
Right.
You're gonna look very natural and subtle. Now, there are people that want to look overdone. There's people that have 3 to 4 syringes in their lips. I mean, I have naturally big lips, but I have filler in my lips too. I like big lips, but I'm not gonna put that on you. If you want something subtle, that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah. I think that's so important because you're really listening to what the client wants and not just.
I want to make that person happy.
Yeah, I think like when you look in the mirror and you say, what do you see that you want to have fixed versus, so you want to have this done and that, I thought my lips were great. So I think that's so important. But I think just taking that stigma away, and y'all saw how fast this was done. I mean,
very quick.
I got numbed up earlier and this was done in just a few minutes. And that included getting the lip flip too, which I'm super excited about. I did not even heard about it.
Lips in a week.
Yeah, I hadn't even heard about the lip flip until I'm still numb. Until Ashley had told me about it. And I had seen some before pictures of Ashley and how different it had made her face. And it was still natural, but just so pretty.
Yes.
And so I was excited about that because I have fuller lips naturally, but I just wanted to enhance them a little bit, and I think that lip flip's going to be fun.
It is.
Watch that. So y'all have to stay tuned for sure, because I will definitely take some more pictures as we progress, so you guys can see what it's actually like the days after, because, we'll probably be a little extra puffy tomorrow, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So when someone comes in and right now, as they're looking at their lips about to leave, I tell them, okay, so do you like your lips that size? Because you are a little swollen.
Right.
Most people say yes. So that tells me they're going to need another syringe.
Right.
Because you are a little swollen. Now, if you sat there and you were like, oh my God,
deer in the headlights.
Then I'm like, you're going to love your filler in a couple days.
Now, can you do multiple fillers at one sitting? Or
yes.
Okay.
The only area I really don't like to do multiple syringes on is under the eyes. The most I'll do is 1 syringe.
Right.
But for lips, yes, you're just going to have there's more chances of bruising. There's way more swelling with it. So I usually, like with Ashley, I made her stack her fillers and come in, was it every 2 weeks or a month? It just depends on the person.
Okay.
And budget, know.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say, can you come in over a process of
So typically what I do with my clients is if they come in and they tell me, okay, I want my lips big, and we decide on together that we're gonna stack their lips over 3 to 4 weeks, let's just say. I don't charge them that flat rate every single time.
Right.
I work it into a package. I let them pay off their first syringe, and then when they come back in and do their second, they pay for that. So they're not paying that lump sum for 1 syringe. So they're getting a package deal.
I absolutely love that this is more accessible to all women. I wholeheartedly believe in that, because I think all women and men deserve to feel their best. They deserve to feel beautiful and handsome, and whatever that takes. So now I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start now asking some of the hard questions.
Oh, yay! I thought we were done.
Everybody loves this part, but you're one of the few that I actually warned. And so I want to know, tell me, what is your why? What drives you?
So I grew up very poor.
Mhm.
And both of my parents died when I was little, and so I struggled most of my years as a child, teen. When I had my own children, and I started young, I had my 26-year-old at 18. My entire life changed, and I didn't want them to go through anything that I went through, so I just worked my butt off, went to school, did what I have to do, and so it's really for them. That's
It's
my
powerful.
why.
No, that is so powerful.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move a little bit so that I can, because I'm sure y'all were missing me on this
They got
screen.
all,
Take my place.
they got all of me today.
So, but that's something that I absolutely love, because you can take a certain life, right, that starts and has one beginning of the story, and then you can literally transform that story into whatever it is you want. And everybody needs to remember that every day you are writing your story. And so Dana has decided to rewrite her story and create something completely different for her children. So that's literally creating a legacy. And so I love where you came from and your story, Dana. And I'm sure that there's other women out there that can completely relate to that. And it will help to validate where they're going and why they're doing it. And I know many moms out there that have children, you guys too, you want to create something better for your children. And it's not always that they get to have more things than you did. It's everything that comes with that. It's opportunity,
yes.
belief structures, mindsets, and I bet they get you at a much less stressed place. When a woman is fulfilled and she's doing something that is creating a better life, she's less stressed and she feels amazing. So we applaud Dana, and we applaud all the women out there working really
I bet
hard.
your children have benefited from watching you.
My children,
do
my
the
son,
work that you've done.
he's a physicist.
Mm-hmm.
He's a professor at
Big
Vanderbilt.
stuff.
Yeah, so I love my girls too.
Do you want to give a shout out to your kids? Because we know you're going to share this on your page and they would love to hear
So
you say
Lewis,
hi.
Sydney, Nicole, and Aaliyah, I love them. They're in my heart.
Aw.
Yeah, and you can see it.
I'm sorry, she said physicist
I know, right?
at Vanderbilt. Let's just not, gloss over that. That's
Good
huge.
job, Mama.
Like, really, come on. That's huge.
That's all we say.
Well, I'm the youngest of four now. They save the best for last. So I am.
Yes. That's perfect.
Oh, so we have, let's see, Ashley Garcia just tuning in, and she wants some serious Botox. Well, you know what, Ashley, I already know I think you're gorgeous. But yeah, girl, if you want some Botox, go get you some. And if you want your lips done, go get those lips done.
And own it. You know,
Yes.
don't feel bad for making yourself feel better
No,
about
life is
yourself.
too short.
I mean,
You know, in society, we look at the pages of the magazine and we look at TV and we compare ourselves. But what you have to realize is that these women, they're getting things done. Hey, Nicole, another gorgeous friend of ours. But women are getting things done. They're not just waking up in the morning looking as they do. Everyone's had a little touch up and a little bit of help here and there. So don't compare yourself, who've never had anything done, to someone who is on TV or in the magazines. Just know that they've had things done. And they all had things done.
And there's, just on that, we see all the time the Kim Kardashian and you know, these glamorous pictures that they have. That's all Photoshop.
Right.
I mean, they have big pores and they have, and yes, of course, they have the money to do everything under the sun. But they do have big pores and they have acne and they have blemishes, and you just don't see it because it's Photoshop. Yes.
Right.
And I think it's important also that you know, you might see those pictures and think that's what you want to be and that you could never do that. But I think you're proving right now that you can, that the average person can come and do little things that make themselves feel a little more glamorous and have a little more pep in their step and some confidence. But it doesn't just have to be for the celebrities. You know, it can be for the average lady that wants to just get their lips done and a little flip.
Right, because Susan's so average.
And this is why I love her.
I know. All right, guys. guys, we absolutely love that you have tuned in. If you're just catching this just now, make sure that you go back and watch the entire episode of Susan having her beautiful lips transformed. And actually, I'm getting ready to have my lips numbed, and so we'll have some pictures of my transformation. And
so if you want to find us, because if this is just one of our later shows, there's no telling what future shows are going to be. You do not want to miss us. So make sure to Find Her Seat on Facebook and to set your notifications, as well as you can find us on Instagram at Find Her Seat, all one word. You can find us on YouTube under Find Her Seat. And as always, our podcast is out there under Find Her Seat. And make sure to join us each week when I can actually pronunciate. So I'll send it over to Jennifer to end it out for us.
30 more minutes, you'll be good.
yes, be sure to tune in. Actually, you're going to tune in next week. We're actually going to be in New York City, and we're going to be doing a podcast. And then we will also be doing a podcast from the cruise ship on our way to Bermuda. So you'll want to stay tuned and join us, live vicariously through us, or join us. Join us on the cruise and join us in New York. You guys have a fantastic day, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Yay.